So that's what Epcot.
So next we're going to the Seas with Nemo. Our tour guide thinks that this could have been one of Walt's favorite rides, places. Seeing how many movies Walt made in his time that are related in one way or another with the sea or the ocean. So this area is what they call the green belt. That's why you see relatively more nature around here and water and all that. Guys, we're gonna go to the Seas with Nemo lounge. I'm so sorry we can't show you anything. He was just telling us that the queue is meant to make you feel like you're a baby turtle. That's why you can't see a lot during the day. So you're meant to be a little baby sea turtle, and when you get on the ride, that's when you're fully grown and you go into the ocean. Or at least big enough to go into the ocean. That's why it's dark in there, it looks like a beach. We've been to this restaurant and they have really good food, especially if you love fish. So guys, we've learned, first of all, something that's very obvious, that the land is shaped, well, actually we guessed it, that it's shaped like a volcano, but they have 4 seasons here, and the 4 seasons are also reflected in the seating areas. If you look from above, you'll see that the seating areas have the color of the 4 seasons. So that is brown for autumn, greenish for spring, see, spring. Summer is yellow, it's over there. And then they have winter all the way in the back, which is a little bit silver, between white and silver. Never knew that. So after this, we will go right into a private lounge again, lounge area, so we can show you anything. But it's really worth your time and your money if you have the chance to do this tour. So far, me and Mike have done the Keys to the Kingdom, we've done Behind the Seats, and we are doing right now this tour in there.
We will be doing the World Showcase tour as well.
Oh, and the World Showcase. Next week, so. We have some girls within our tour group that did that, and they loved it.
The fabrics here represent the sun.
Oh yeah, and the fabric represent the sun. Yeah, and these things that you see here represent the wildflowers. So did you guys know that the monorail is shaped like a light bulb?
Like that?
Like that, yeah. A light bulb. So he told us the story about how the monorail came to be, created by the amazing Bob Gurr, who had on opening day Disneyland had to operate the monorail himself for a whole day because he didn't have the chance to train others to do that. We love Bob Gurr. But yeah, and he told us the story with the president who got on it with his family, and they were only supposed to do one round, one full circle, but the daughters of the president loved it so much, so Walt Disney gave them a second round, but the Secret Service didn't know about that, so they were all panicking, trying to open the monorail as it was going. When it came through the station, because they were expecting it to come to a full stop, which it didn't. So that was funny. But all that was back at Disneyland. He was giving us a little history of the monorail. Now he's telling us that all the Disney characters, you'll probably never see them all together. There's only one character in one corner of the park. They try to, how do you say that? To separate them. and give them spa far away from each other. So now we're going to Future World, which is on the east side because that's where the sun comes up. Because you know, that's where the
Everything's more square
everything's more square.
the industrial.
Yeah, the industrial piece. But he says it's on the east where the sun comes up because you know that symbolizes new ideas, symbolizes a new tomorrow, new technology. The living statues, you guys. We're in a hurry. I can't stand still and show. Maybe later on. There's Mike with his cool earpiece, enjoying the tour. Oh, I'm so sorry.
No,
My bad. No, really.
I was looking like.
So, guys, he told us a little story about this attraction, World's Dream, putting a man on the moon, and how he, in a way, shaped the NASA program, inspired the NASA program, NASA space program. Here's the hidden Mickey. Did you guys see the hidden Mickey?
You're not wrong.
So yeah, so Walt Disney got invited by the White House to talk about how he envisioned a journey to the moon, and that was the beginning. Our tour guide says beginning of the NASA program, space program. So there's the moon, showing all the moon landings of all other nations. Copy of the moon rover tracks. The one that landed on the moon, these are the exact copies. And then famous quotes of people that had anything to do with the space program. And he said, this is built in such a way that if we ever reach Mars, we can change how it looks. I'm sorry guys, I'm trying to tell you as much as I can, as fast as I can, because we keep moving on. Ergens wat eten?
Ja, kan wel laatst.
Well, the tour was
The tour was amazing.
really nice, amazing. But I think the highlight is really when you get into the costume apartment.
Yeah, I think so.
We saw old stuff from the kitchen cabaret,
Haunted Mansion.
from the Haunted Mansion. The hitchhikers are now projected, so which is really a shame, but that goes for a lot of stuff in Epcot. So the actual hitchhikers are now stored in the costume department. We also saw Iago from the Tiki Room.
Yeah, from the Tiki Room under new management.
And you saw the princesses at their beauty table doing some makeup on, and it was amazing. It was amazing. So I think
We walked underneath the test.
we walked underneath the test track, and I have what came off the test track wheels. I could just grab it,
Rubber.
a little piece of rubber from the test track wheels. I have it in my pocket. Gonna bring it home with us. What else? It's just of course, you guys, the most interesting stuff is the backstage area, which we can show you.
Yeah.
And I think you shouldn't be trying to do that, because that's not how you show respect to people that take you to those places. I mean, there is this trust. They trust you. They take you on your word. So no, this is not. Plus, he was telling us some stuff on stage too, but it was a more intimate group, only 5 or 6 people. So it was weird. I felt weird keeping the camera in his face, so I chose not to. And yeah, it was nice. Festival of the Arts is still in full swing. Live entertainment. That guy's good. There's a guy with music that's guiding him, but he's actually playing this instrument. There it is. Let me just take. We are hungry, but just let me take a quick look. But we are hungry, you guys. This guy's good. He's playing my favorite, Pocahontas, in an Arabic way. Sounds Arabic. It is Arabic. Pocahontas in Arabic melody. Love it. I love this music. It's most music that you hear in Kulthum songs. That guy gives me goosebumps.
Yeah, he's very good.
He's really, really good. So you have at Animal Kingdom that lady from where's she from?
Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe. The lady from Zimbabwe. And then here at Epcot you have this guy. Wow, he's amazing. I just love how he did that Arabic fusion to play Disney songs. Love it. Just love it. I love this instrument. You have it in different cultures. It's not the Arabic culture only. You have it in the Japanese culture, but definitely in the Arabic music too. It's has always a special place in almost every orchestra. Love it. He's good. I could have listened to more, but really we're a little bit hungry, so we should pick a stand, Mike, and try some food. Huh? No? Or do you want to go get something from a specific pavilion?
No, not really.
Yeah?
Want to get something from the nicotine pavilion?
What is nicotine pavilion? The nicotine?
Yeah.
Nicotine pavilion.
Yeah.
What's that?
The nicotine pavilion.
Oh, you want to go and puff and huff? I get it. Okay, let's go puff and huff and then go grab some lunch.
What do you want?
What do I want? You mean in life, in general, or right now for lunch?
Whatever you like.
Whatever. I have you, so I have everything. Yeah, no. Let's find you a smoking area, and then go get some lunch.
You don't have to look. I know where it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well. Look at Mike knowing everything around here. I remember it too. It's close to the gate, the international gateway. We happen to be walking behind Goofy. Goofy's just too famous. He can't walk. He can't walk on the street without being stopped by virtually everyone. So he's been giving everyone a high five. That's really sweet. Are we gonna leave the park, Mike?
We can go on the placards.
Yeah.
On the cement.
So Betty Shambles, one of the Hollywood citizens, told us to wait for one of these Skyliner without the posters on them. Otherwise you won't see a thing. And I think she's right. That's what we're gonna do.
I love it when it's picking up speed.
Yeah. So I can turn around and film it for you guys, but this is the smoking area. Just when you leave, just when you come out of Epcot. So it's behind the UK Pavilion. Is it behind the UK Pavilion? Yeah. So when you go up that hill behind the UK Pavilion, you have that big entrance and exit of Epcot. That's where you find this. That's where Mike is right now.
Around the world, but we're going to get on the monorail.
This is a gorgeous view. You can see the constructions going on, trying to finish Ratatouille ride on time. So we're continuing up the hill over the bridge. Just left Epcot. If sometimes I'm giving you an obvious recap, you guys, it's because there's been some time in between the last footage and this and the one I'm telling you.
This way is shorter.
Yeah?
Let's go to the boardwalk.
I wish they'd provide you with some lunch, those tours. because
They do at the Keys of the Kingdom.
yeah, but just the keys.
And also the other tour.
Because it is intense in some ways. I mean, you do stand a lot, walk around a little bit, but especially standing.
They give you water there.
They give you a bottle of water, yeah. But that doesn't really do anything for the hunger later on. So make sure you have like a heavy breakfast.
Yeah, or a candy bar of so.
Or or a nut bar or something, because there is no time. Well, they give you 15 minutes, so that's 15 minutes to go to the restroom and to buy something. We all know how that goes here at Disney with the lines and everything. You can always manage to go to the restroom, buy something, and actually eat it all in 15 minutes. It's just too short. And they warn you before they release you for that 15 minutes. They like, make sure whatever you do, whatever you buy to eat, make sure it's something you can finish within that 15 minutes, because we're not going to wait, because he's on the clock.
Yeah, and if you get something to drink, make sure you can
You close it, yeah. So yes, it's been a while, but we're back at the boardwalk.
I love it. I love it here.
Yeah, I do too.
Tomorrow is our resort day.
Yeah, so we'll get to have a little bit more time. To look around the resorts. I mean, there are other resorts, and sometimes we end up doing the same resorts, because we love them. They have a nice vibe, nice surroundings, and not all the resorts are, how do you say that, meant to just meander around.
No, I always get the feeling when we entered there,
Yeah,
yacht club,
yeah.
beach club, not really much to look at.
Nay, exactly. Not all the resorts offer you this surrounding area environment where you can just meander on your time, on your pace. And so that's why we usually end up doing more or less the same resorts. Like what I just said, because we miss them, we love them, we like the surroundings, and for the other reasons that we just mentioned.
This is just great.
This is great. So
I love it here.
me too. I'm gonna turn off the phone and just enjoy a moment. Just
There's a smoking area here,
oh yeah, okay.
so we can return later.
So there you have it.